word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of Yahweh.
Right, so gathered by this word. That's why you find that it's only a remnant, a small number, a third, that's going to acknowledge and understand the prophecies that is in this book. Right? Because the Lord, hey, you see our people, the scripture says was in 1 Chronicles, it said it has been a long season that our people have been without the power, without the king. You know, the Lord is about to put the dread and the fear upon all nations. Alright? And the Lord has a great wrath against his people. Church, the Lord don't care about these heathens. It tells you that in the book of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 15 now.
17, man. Let me read it for you. Let me read it for you.
No, I don't care about them.
This time is not for the heathens. This destruction so coming, they should get itself right.
Yeah.
Because the heathens guy, they got lamb, you know, it's forever in the kingdom.
That's right.
So really and truly, this licking that passing now is not for the heathen.
Because, hey, it's going to be for the heathen too. Because, you know, when we left Egypt, the scripture talk about a mixed multitude.
That's right.
Right? Remember, Egypt was called a melting pot.
That's right.
So it had other nations came out to Egypt with us. You understand? Now, it tell you in Deuteronomy, that is Deuteronomy, I think it's Exodus. Exodus 23 and 2, somebody could read it.
This is Exodus chapter 23 and verse 2. It says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment."
Right? So, that's no how. Now I want you to read Exodus chapter 12 to show you that when they was talking about the onion and the garlic, is the Eden was actually reminding them about, yo, best we go back to Egypt. Right. You know, and they say, hey, yeah, we go back to Egypt for the onion and the, you know, shit, we talking about here. The Lord bring us in the gods, hey.
Even the idol of Baal,
yeah. Give me Exodus 6 and start at 36. Give me 35.
Exodus
12 and 36.
This is Exodus chapter 12, verse 36. It says, "And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required.
Read on.
And they spoiled the Egyptians.
Go ahead.
And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot, and were men besides children.
Read on.
And a mixed multitude.
And a what?
And a mixed
And a mixed multitude. So there was a mixed multitude with them whilst they was leaving.
That's right.
Because that's how dread the Most High show his power.
That's right.
You understand? That was a mixed multitude with them, man. Go ahead, huh?
And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds, and even very much cattle.
You see, so that explains for itself. So as the brother saying, you know, basically that mixed multitude, these heathen, 2/3 of our people, they ain't gonna be saved in this garage.
That's right.
It is gonna only be the elect.
That's right.
The elect men and the elect women, the elect children and the babies.
That's right. That's right.
They're the one who's gonna be saved.
That's right.
The rest gonna leave here, bro.
That's right.
All who is in like what? The southern part, they're gonna leave. Right? Like for instance, they tell you in the book give me Matthew Silakya, I can't remember for John Wappo. They go and give me Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and yeah, people read the precept and that one 17, right?
Then 1 Peter chapter 4, reading from verse 16. It says, "Yet if any man suffer as a Christian," right? We know a Mashiach. Yeah. Let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the power on his behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh power, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end of the hey Salanga, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Paul? Right? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, Where shall the ungodly and the sinners appear? Hey. Because I can say smite the sheep and the sheep don't flee, right? When these other nations see us, we get lashed in the back. Lashed in the back, they themselves gonna be like, I imagine, you know it, for man brutally chastising his own son by your own flesh body. Who's you? What happened to you that is not your own?
Yeah, but you caused him the situation. But you had a piece of that?
Those who show us
What's
that
Aga?
this coming destruction also for the Eden, right? Because you know the ungodly, right? Hey, and they got elected. You know, the Eden, they got the elect for a different purpose. The elect to go to be first slaves in the kingdom. You see, the elite. You know, they're gonna be the first at the slaves.
Yeah, but Jacob trouble, right? And these things are happening before God. You understand? And Jacob trouble is not Eden's trouble.
That's right. The Lord don't care about the Edens. This whole dispute is with Israel. Because that's why the Lord set up in Revelation 13 and 16. Alright? You don't care if the Edens them take the MOTB. His wrath is against you Israelites that take it. It tell you in Revelation 14 and 9. Alright?
So like it's just that. Well, it's not that we're saying it's on point, right? But remember it said judgment must begin at the house of the Lord. Force.
That's right.
You understand? So the force lashes the fastest Israel gets in it.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? It's like when your siblings, when they see one person getting last, everybody else they in a car now. Until you hear you's next come.
Yeah, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. And the amendment only the elect really got amends to Yahweh Bash.
That's right.
Yes. Matthew 24 and 27.
This is Matthew 24, verse 27. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah, because one of the miraculous things is going to happen when they say that the Son of Man will come in from the east and shine it to the west, because the deliverance can actually start from the east.
That's right.
Right? Let me show you something. Give me Luke chapter 14 and start at 24 for me quick. Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
like a man that come from war, right? When you return to your family, the first place you're going to go is to your house. You understand? So it's east, you go. You see it? From the east. Just say, you know, because this way it all began, Jerusalem, which is the mother above us all. You understand? But really and truly, it's the people before the place. You understand? The first place you can be looking for, hey, is come you house missing roof. It look like bones for ravish it to tear up. Then they can be like, all else will choose is rage.
But one of the reasons they're going to gather from the east to the north, because it's north is where the destruction will actually happen. Going back to Psalms, I think putting one of the right, so the deliverance, you know, it's gonna happen from the east going to the west, right? Because they actually Babylon, you have to see Babylon be destroyed, right? And they're gonna be getting from the north and the south too. And they're talking about where the elect people gonna be, the elect men gonna be, the children, right? So somebody get a piece of for me. So we got them saying, man, just keep it the 12 tribes side. Shut up fast and show off. Luke actually, Luke 13 and 24. 13 and 24. Read.
Yeah, that's Luke 13, verse 24.
strive to enter into the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in.
Right. Meaning to come into what? Come into through the right way. And when you come in, you do the correct thing. Right? Don't go too far with the sign now. It's a passing show, huh? Go ahead.
And shall not be able.
Yeah, many gonna try to come in, but they ain't gonna be able. Right? Go ahead.
So when once the master of the house is risen up and had shut the door.
Right, and the master of the house is who talking about too. It's talking about Yahushua. Right? Yahushua is the one who's gonna close the door. You understand? He's gonna close the door. Right? Go ahead.
And ye begin to stand without and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us.
And you know what this is going back to? This is going back to Matthew 25. It's talking about the 5 wise and the 5 virgins. We know the 5 wise and the 5 foolish virgins, which the 5 foolish, you know, when the bridegroom actually come, which is Yahushua, then they're looking to go and trim the wick and ask for oil. He said, go and buy. By the time then the Lord do what? Shut the door. Right? And they know they're going and ask, so hey, what did this breakdown mean? Guess what happened? What they say, what Daniel they say, what Revelation say? What's gonna happen? This is how the Lord going to shut the door. Give me Ezekiel chapter 4 and 25. Ezekiel 4 25.
It's Ezekiel 4 verse 25. 4 and 25.
3 25. Gotta be 3 25.
Ezekiel 3 and verse 25. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them.
Right, so when they're going to actually come and look for the men of the Lord will say, hey, I take away my prophets. So now they're going to be out in the street. This is the Lord closing the door. The scripture tells you that the tree of paradise is open, right? But they're coming at a time when the tree of paradise is going to close, right? Paradise is this truth. You understand? So the 5 foolish virgins, when they now started, because one of the things the 5 foolish virgins they're going to be doing, they're going to be eating and partying and having fun and marrying just as IUIC, you know, and etc. Although these are the camp we keep in the Passover in a whorehouse with strippers. You understand? Come on, bro. Y'all in for real? So the good master is going to shut the door, just as he did with Noah, right? Shut the door. When they see the rain and everything come, they come back, Noah, let me. Even Noah couldn't help. Because the Lord tells us too in the book of Jeremiah, I can give it back to you just, right? The book of Jeremiah, he say, hey, pray not for these people. And we're going to return to the Lord, and the scripture says the righteous going to understand judgment. So when we see these people going to be put to death, we're going to understand why they're being put to death. Your family member, your little sweet daughter, we say, no, I want Jesus. I don't want Yahushua. Yes, but she going to be right out there too. You understand? No, Allah is it. Your son, your favorite son who you love. Or you need to get yourself together. Guess what? You're going to be out there too. They're going to be running crazy up in the street. You see, they look and be like crazy. We with bad sheep. The Lord is going to take me off the street, bro. These people are going to be running and asking for answer. And they're going to go by IUIC, GOCC, and all these bullshit names. And guess what? They ain't going to get no answer for them. Because the scripture say even the pastors going to be looking for answers. Well, read on. Who's reading?
The movie Friday, right? At the junction. You won't want to go like, I do anything. I do anything for for $1. Like this, all these people will be in the last. You understand? There's anything they're trying to do just to get in there, and they're gonna it's gonna say shut out.
It tell you in the book of 2nd Ezra that which shall be withhold us, which shall withhold itself. You understand? So these people they're gonna lose their mind, bro. They're gonna lose their mind. It's just like with the C-19. What was going on? People was crazy. They was running for take the job. Right? This ain't no time to play a game, bro. Hey, our salvation is closer than you even imagine, bro. Yeah, precept, we'll go back to
I'll quick stitch for you.
Oh yeah, you bring a job, precept.
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hid. It says, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Yep.
Right? So this is what the Most High can do, you know. He can, when in all his instruction, the way of truth can be hid. You know?
Have you seen the men?
Yeah, this is the book of Amos, chapter 8. Now go straight to the point. 12. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east.
Now you gotta pick up a little more, man.
Alright. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the day come, says Yahweh, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh.
Right. Remember I was breaking down a few weeks back in the word that famine doesn't mean a famine of food. There can be a famine of the word.
That's right.
A famine of advice. You understand?
That's right.
You know, when you're looking for an elder, the true elders, you ain't gonna find it.
That's
Because technically, we are the fathers of these two terms. If we be of the elect.
That's right.
You understand? They come to us. We create them. We create this place.
That's right.
And the Lord is rebuilding the house of David, bro.
That's right.
You understand? And the house of David shall be like God's.
That's right.
The Lord is bringing me back to that, bro. So all these people that take fucking advantage of us. And we coming for y'all, bro. We coming for y'all. Don't feel this is nothing easy. We ain't doing all of this shit because we have to. Because there's a crown up for us, bro. How right is out we gonna get it soon? We just bearing the indignation of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Only for the Lord make us to shine forth as light.
That's right.
And we gonna run to and fro. But you know what I mean? We gonna get spiritual power in this bitch, boy.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, who's reading?
Verse 12. They shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east.
Hey, and this is talking about you two third, you know? This is talking about you two third. This is talking about you two third. It say y'all gonna wander from sea to sea, not the men of the Lord. We gonna have it, right?
That's right.
We gonna become the book.
That's right.
There's no need no more for we to take this book around. We gonna become this book. This book is gonna be inside of us.
That's right.
Go ahead.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall
You
not-
remember the book, the book Eli, the movie Eli? There was nothing in the book. Because what he studied the book, he become the book.
That's right.
That's what we're gonna be, Akia.
That's right.
We're gonna have spiritual power, bro. We're gonna be the true Superman. Our children will have spiritual power too, man. Our women gonna have that too. The only beauty about it, the Eli gonna have more, man. We're gonna get access to more, just like Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You see, because there's levels to this thing. I feel we out here, we're striving for be what? A part of the first fruit.
That's right.
They eat it, run it the race, run it to what? To obtain the prize, the crown. We all running for the crown, which is what? The kingdom, the first fruit. We want to be a part, bro. This ain't no joke. When the scripture says, let no man take your crown, hey, you got to take the scripture serious, brother. You literally have to go through things in this fucking place that all you meditate is for do cruel things to people. But you just do it because you got to do it. Go ahead,
It says, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it.
Hey, ain't the scripture tell Jeremiah, I've put the words in thy mouth? If Israel had to go to ask any question, they got to come to the prophets. They can't go to Yahweh Shai. So you feel these two are going to be looking for, bro? They're going to be looking for us.
That's right.
And they're going to can't find us, bro. They're going to can't find us. They're going to can't find we, bro. That's when the beautiful time come, you know? The time come when you going to sit back and you going to watch these niggas laughing at them. This time when when they're going to come and flock you, because that's what two-third does, you know? Oh, look here, we all the prophet. When they all read, they say, whoop, be gone. Disappear. in the crowd. Yahushua did it. And you know what Yahushua said? He said, the things that I do, greater things you shall do in my name.
That's right.
And we looking forward for these things. Huh? We looking forward for these things. Where that?
He said, in that day shall the fair virgins
Mm-hmm.
and young men thirst, faint for thirst.
Yeah. So all these young men and these fair virgin, meaning you beautiful women, guess what? Your beauty ain't gonna mean shit. Your beauty ain't gonna mean shit. Let me show you this. Somebody get precept? Get precept to bring with that.
There's Hosea, there's Amos chapter 5 and verse 13. Therefore the prudent shall keep silence in the time, for it is an evil time.
Yep. Where that?
And that will show like how you bring on just now. Because it gonna be a time when we gonna come out of the street, it's just like you said, they're gonna looking for us. And most I say you keep me away from them because they're gonna looking for no the most and they can't do that.
Yeah, this precept here, bro. Because I like beat these women down with the beauty, you know, the fake ass beauty. Listen to the scripture. This is Sirach chapter 40 and 22. Thine eye desired favor and beauty, but more than both corn while it is green, because corn is what food, right? So food is important more than beauty. So all these women we're gonna be coming with it, and the scripture said we're gonna have an abundance, bro. So you women with your fake ass beauty, your big ass, where your big ass gonna get you? Yeah, hey, y'all don't get it right here, though. Y'all don't get it right. Nevertheless, let's go back to the precept. Somebody was reading?
Yeah.
Give me back to Luke. Oh, he was reading. He was reading.
Ezekiel.
Reading Ezekiel. You finish or no?
Yeah,
Finish it. There's some more.
God. Ezekiel 3 verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb.
Yeah.
And
we gonna become dumb. It mean we gonna literally become dumb. It mean we ain't gonna speak to this people. In chaos, we ain't gonna go out and teach. Like for instance, what will happen in Suriname the other day? The elder passed down the message to tell the brothers in Suriname, listen, y'all do indoor works because chaos in the street. So what do you think will happen when chaos in the whole entire fucking world, bro? We ain't gonna come out here. The order is that we gonna be withdrawn. There is where these niggas gonna be looking out for answers. Right? Go ahead. We ain't gonna be literally dumb. We ain't gonna, just mean that we ain't gonna teach. Right? Go ahead,
it says, and shall not be to them a reprover.
Right? We gonna reprove them. Go ahead.
For they are a rebellious house.
Yeah, they're rebellious. Right? Scripture tells in Ezekiel, I think it's 3:2. You know, and 3, it says even to this day they rebel against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, bro. Go ahead, Yeah, man?
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
read 27.
Go ahead.
It's about when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear.
Right.
For they are a rebellious house.
Rebellious. So go ahead. Go back to our match. Give it back here. On the biggest point, and then I'm going to give it back to you.
Matthew 24.
No, not match 12. Luke 13. Somebody was reading around 25, something around there?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Read.
13 and verse 25 now.
Mhm.
It says, when once the master of the house is risen up and had shut the door, and ye be stand without, and knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us.
Yeah, there's these niggas now trying to go and get this shit. Lord, Lord, open unto us, man. In other words, this time now you're trying to go and sup with the Lord. Oh, yeah, me study. Now is when they're going to say, yes, I open my heart to you, Lord.
Going to Switzerland, like that.
Yeah, right? Dealing with our space and all kind of shit. Right? Go ahead,
And he shall say, he shall answer.
How would you feel, bro? How would you feel that you can't see your idol away And then you turn into the creator. The creator say, hey, I don't want nothing to do with you. Fuck you talking, but go back to God. And the scripture says that all they that call not upon me, whether it be man or woman, boy or girl, let it be put to death, basically. You know? Judges tell you that too. Right? You get it? Read it, man.
This is Judges chapter 10.
No, it's the scripture saying in Proverbs, you know, fire call and ye not nothing.
Correct.
Right? It said call you all young men. And in the prime they didn't give this the strength unto you.
Yep. Right? They'll go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and 9.
It's the same thing like how we see with a woman, a damsel, we seek damsel in the young age. And the beautiful. Now when the old and they want to settle down, you know, this, that, so, they got this, they have a come with for 5 bags and them thing and they limping over to you. You understand? This like we when they come to me now with them bags and say, hey, we want nothing to do with you. It's the same way the creator do with it.
Because you actually showing them the way now. You know? Remember the Lord in thy youth. Go ahead. You want to say something? Go ahead, I'll read it.
In Judges chapter 10 and verse 13, it says, ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen.
Yeah.
Let them deliver you in the time of tribulation.
Let them deliver you, and guess what? They can't deliver you. You understand? But go back to Luke. Read.
God. And he shall answer them. He shall answer and say unto you.
Basically, why we're going through this is to show you how the deliverance can actually happen. Starting from the east. Right? Go ahead, Al.
Know you not whence ye are. Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence.
Right, and then we call what? Going back to 2nd Ezra 9 and 9. Go ahead, Al. Finish it and then.
And thou hast caught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence ye are.
Why?
Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity.
Why the Lord gonna say, hey? Because he's talking to these Israelites. Because as you read it in Matthew, break it down even clear. Matthew chapter 7 and 21, they tell you that they're gonna say, we have done this great power in your name, we preach in your name, we did. Say, talking about you Israelites. Right? So listen what the scriptures say. No. 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and 9.
2nd Ezra chapter 9 and 9. Then shall there be a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and that they have caused them to cast them away despitefully.
Go ahead.
Shall dwell in torment.
Read the next verse.
Verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits, and have not known me.
50C, 501C3 chart. Right. So you receive your benefit. I don't know, but I just don't get the one. Right? So they receive their benefits. It's like, what the fuck you talking about? But MOTV. What you talking about? Communists is Israelite. What you talking about, bro? You talking about GMS have 100% truth. Yeah, we bang on them. We need views because you get paid for views, right? We need shit. Go ahead, I'll read on.
Right, verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Verse 11. And they that have looted my law while they had yet liberty, and when as
So
yet
they that looted the law, meaning hated the law. You understand? Like these niggas, they want to grow long here. These niggas cutting up the beard, they lining up the beard. They're doing a whole bunch of craziness. You understand? Everywhere fringes though. We're gonna save by the law. Hey, those are dead works y'all doing, bro. Right? Now there is law that we can keep. Right? That we're supposed to keep. Right? Like one of the things we're supposed to keep the Passover is a serious thing. These motherfuckers, they have strippers, women in the assembly, bro. What is that? Do you understand that when Yahushua was about to be put to death, how he was in the Garden of Gethsemane? When you look the word of Gethsemane, it means press. The scripture said that how he went up with his disciple and he tell them stay here. And then as he go up a little bit more, you know, he talking with Peter and the two sons of Zebedee. And he said, you know what? Y'all stay here too, because sometimes when you're going through certain pressure, you don't need people to ask you questions. You know what I mean? So he said, hey, listen, y'all stay here, stay awake and pray. Pray for me. And he went up by himself, bro. And the scripture saying he was in distress, bro. Can you imagine you praying to your father and tell your father, take this cup away from me? He did it thrice, bro.
Come back and find them sleeping.
And come back for the brethren that you're supposed to be. Well, hey, at the end of the day, they had to do it because you know what? In the presence of Yahweh Shai is rest. Right? So that's how they feel. Now we're working feverish to see our Lord. You understand? Because he turned to them and he said, all right, listen, I understand what the Creator said. What Yahweh said is that, hey, I must drink of this cup. All right, y'all sleep on. But nevertheless, let us go because, you know, he that betrayed me, he's at hand. So let us go. You know? So it wasn't no nice thing, bro. You could imagine what even the apostle was going through. You could imagine that, bro? It wasn't nothing easy, chap. It wasn't nothing easy. But the Passover is a serious time. Right? Yeah, we did the ceremony, but even now I still going back over the scripture because boy, hey, this truth is not to play with. Well, I read.
Right, verse 10 of verse 11 of 2nd Edges 9. And they that have looted my law while they had yet liberty.
Yeah, because, hey, see, lock your bro. And a lot of these Israelites, the scripture say what? Drink my blood and eat of my body. Do this in the remembrance of me, bro. They're not remembering nothing. They even eating the Passover with the conscience defiled, bro. You understand? Because a lot of them must don't get bread in the house, don't eating the bread, eating the pizza, going to McDonald's and eating the bullshit.
Yeah, make it.
I can't make it. If 7 days you can't make it, never say the Lord tell you for fast in 7 days, bro. What you gonna do without food, bro? How do these fucking men, these simp I should say, they can't do without food. They can't do without food, but they believe that they got to get food and they got to get water, boy. Why is only the body that's telling you they want it, boy? You can tell your body no. If you tell your body no, it's no. Go ahead.
Right, 2nd Edges 9:11. And they that have looted my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place for repentance was open unto them.
Yeah, the place of repentance is now. It's open. The scripture tell you the book of Acts chapter 17 and 30, the Lord wink at your ignorance. But there's gonna come a time when the Lord ain't gonna wink at the ignorance no more. The door is gonna shut, brother. Go ahead.
Understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
Yes, so they're gonna know it by pain, bro. They're gonna know it by pain. Go ahead, go back to Luke for me quick. Anybody